a very good job. Dr. Dawood Sujinem and Betu is Bessia Seneca Crowd, and of course, the Coas Pubs in T. Yamia on Tuesday, Obia, I think it's Saturday in the election.
Election.
It's a
new election.
Nearly a Jinem.
Nearly a Jinem.
Oh,
about our baby, no supporters. No,
now they are back.
Now they are back.
And it's Tuesday.
And easy.
And how very butu. You see, but you scores cano. Mitzi Michelle.
And I 4,000.
4,000 Ghana.
I mean, two pay.
Yeah.
To do a baby, Nibia, 2,000.
Yeah.
20 million.
20 million.
And I'm sorry to can you get that name?
Start tweet one hash.
And I eche bonus no so eche ho.
Okay.
And we eche be 200.
Okay.
And eche be so 100.
Okay.
100 for ne omo munta ntwa kese no.
Okay.
Utwa 50 cities a wo benya 100 cities.
100 Ghana pay.
I sorry. E be utwa 5 cities a.
All the 5 cities.
5 cities you benya 100 cities. Baby obi a bia utwa kese kakra but bibi ntina bia 2,000 no.
What's the venue? Wanya lucky.
Wanya lucky.
Yeah.
I don't know Sunday ya dash 200.
Exactly.
Exactly. Sunday no. To start 281 us. Now they trebi. Yanko.
Rich. Premier League no over na.
See, it looks like Arsenal City.
Arsenal City.
Liverpool do me out.
Liverpool out.
Me out. Liverpool out.
Which society they are worried power because Jurgen Klopp 8 to 9 years will be in England. Yes, a Premier League watch back the same number as Chelsea, the same number as Leicester City. Because around that time, man, and Antonio Conte by BPA Chelsea, just our Premier League trophy. No. Around that time, man, and Claudio Ranieri in the Leicester City side, the unthinkable. I'm winning that English Premier League trophy. No. Jurgen Klopp is winning just once if the season ends and when team winning that trophy, man. It also means to say season end there and myself, that video we. Two characteristic of everything that Liverpool Football Club are known for in recent times. So radio, sir, you will not enjoy the video I'm trying to tell you. So it's wow, you may chat a descriptive conversation about Accra. But video nature guno. The famous Steven Gerrard slip at Anfield. So like Jose Mourinho in the Chelsea folk PM Anfield. Abraham Brandon Rogers here, the manager of Liverpool. They were almost winning the English Premier League at the time. And as Steven Gerrard, the slip here, then Baba Farbon Nikoshe. This time, a representation of Mikel Arteta, Jurgen Klopp, any Pep Guardiola. Now Mikel Arteta and Dasro. Oh no, or drop a point. Or possible number Liverpool and Jurgen Klopp, a slip representation is we lose against Crystal Palace, and lose against Everton. And a Pep Guardiola be football on a pam. I will go. And it is very, very characteristic of Liverpool, which in 8 to 9 years, Liverpool, somebody we need this season, we need just once. We need finish second, I think just twice. The same number as Manchester United in that run. The fifth back last season. The third. This season, there's a likelihood the third at the very least. It's the Liverpool fans, no matter how highly we rate Jurgen Klopp, these are some of the things that's a football banter across all the TV rooms, all the viewing centers over here. Chelsea for the boss, Man United for the boss, all the other classes boss. I can say 8 years, just once.
Or a failure.
You see, I can say
8 years
in terms of football banter. So we know you pure banter on trophies. Which my catcher say yes, because Chelsea said in the last few years in Koyi, no one really won English Premier League trophy. Now also in 8 years, which has been your best spell for a while, where we need just one. There are questions. Who we need Champions League 1? Also we need Champions League 1, Super Cup, also Kobako GB, Club World Cup. So in pure football banter, I am remove for contesting count. Always back just a failure. But for me, in my opinion, Jurgen Klopp, the Obama Liverpool team goes beyond just the trophies. Yes, trophies are the ultimate, but it goes beyond that. To see if Jurgen Klopp is a failure. Liverpool Football Club in 8 years, especially Sebibi miraculous BNC. No one to me and English Premier League trophy now. And now, Man City go away to the Amex. Which Okono, I am sure that for every pundit, every analyst, Say now or check the number of games a little bit of a banana skin for Man City. Obi abe take his Brighton game no. Because you know say Brighton have been very, very tough for some of the big boys. But again, around this time, say Man City started so say no players near fit and they are on full throttle. Nobody has been able to stop them. And I knew say it was not going to be Roberto De Zerbi team Brighton and the best every time stopping Joseph Guardiola team. No? And once the game started and as the game wore on, you could tell. Say Brighton for no elbow, City for no ball be yambody up in theatre. But needs our conviction, needs our variations, mix your game up. So you look at City, sometimes mixing it up in build up. Or ball with a short, intricate passes. Sometimes or call long to route one, get an outlet, hold that play, and then make sure somebody attack space no watching. Now, so what did they be? I say one of the best ways to stop Manchester City, your rotations are. Then another game was for you. One of the days are rotations, they fail. One of the days are 1v1 market, they fail. It was the game against team my friend Brighton and Hove Albion. Because Pep Guardiola him. Say Roberto De Zerbi is the king of marking him 1v1, and that's behind it several times. The best thing he did was to use rotations. Kevin De Bruyne go Russian in Nana. It was pure Manchester City rotations from and always invading the press. Look at this one. Should we have Manchester City overloaded this side? Almost the same number as team fellow Brighton and Hove Albion. You can count them on one hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Man City players to 4, losing the numerical battle because Brighton for air pressing 1v1 in that zone. But Kevin De Bruyne starting position close to the centre back. Now they will be invading because there are a lot of rotations. Now Bernardo Silva in that zone. Same for Kevin De Bruyne. But Kevin in Sanwa. Then proper rotations gets Manchester City first goal now. From there,
but the goal in there, Ruben van Persie didn't
the same thing, same technique. Flying header for Ruben van Persie, head of the young. Brighton tried kakra. Say go make me be a free game. Now me care Arteta mo tie chire mo hope say maybe Brighton should do something for us. But Man City were just too good on the day. Too good on the day. And Phil Foden came to the party again with the quality. Maybe so. Who is supposed to be the Premier League player of the season? So many more options are. Remember Cole Palmer. Remember Phil Foden. These two, off the top of my head.
Two pair. The whole season.
To see how many you know. Off the top of my head, who player who say we are Junior about dream as best player of the season. Our standout performer. For probably to be Kevin De Bruyne account.
Martin Odegaard.
Bukayo Saka. Not Bukayo Saka. Martin Odegaard no be agent. Here for Martin Odegaard in count. So Martin Odegaard, Cole Palmer, Phil Foden, Kevin De Bruyne.
He Palmer film.
Oh, Mr. Any Chelsea assembly. Shame. No, I said 20 goals this season.
Me can't remember.
Them just see in the film.
What's it Cole Palmer? Na in film.
Okay, to all sides where in the film.
On count.
Okay, to you in the film. Into Kevin De Bruyne, Phil Foden, Martin Odegaard. What do you want?
Phil Foden.
Yeah. Player of the season.
Yeah.
Outstanding this season. I think I'm no yard. I think the player of the season this season may remember Phil Foden. So, but young player of the season, Cole Palmer.
I don't have any problem.
Yeah, young player of the season, Cole Palmer.
For young, I mean, come on. I want to know about this season. Yeah. And they say, "I'm here." Who say, "Oh, you are go wait me." This I want to do more. Okay, my names to be a man for so the names I shall say.
Okay.
Obi say, yeah, share Rodrigo Cascante, Rodri.
Very, very important player.
Declan Rice.
The problem is so players like Declan Rice and Rodri, they be the same rhetoric. Awards be saying it doesn't favor them as midfielders.
Why?
Because the aesthetic part of game, goals and assists, on one position they don't usually do that. Yeah.
When say Rodri City game one,
the team Tosini.
It is a best player. for the season. I ain't any young consider.
You understand? There's some room, but the truth of the matter is that as it stands now, then all the come on down, but don't look at the goals and assists of Phil Foden. And it looks as if City this season, Phil 16 goals, 17 assists, 7 assists for team friend in Manchester City. So Rodrigo Ascante, excellent player this season. Declan Rice, Nidin Beba listening.
So you know, Palmer share last goal no man.
Yeah, Palmer.
And a young player in the uniform.
Adija.
Unya. Or can we be them shame Jesse?
It's your people.
I could have Bonnie. I could shame machine Jesse.
Declan Rice, I don't think that he's close to the levels of De Bruyne and more in terms of.
Okay, we are Utie show now. I be also who name be offered. I'll be to me there back. Officer after the Premier League 2023-2024. One I as the best player for the EPL 2023-2024.
See, I got about 3-4 games now. Season not ended. One of your best player in the English Premier League, young player, any best player, Premier League player of the year.
Bravo, Kubis, don't say young here Oli Watkins so.
Yeah, Oli Watkins has been good.
Aston Villa.
Yeah, I think it was about 16-17 goals this season, close to goal. Oli Watkins, then you have to mention Kopama. So when you have Oli Watkins, Kubis don't City ni, Anna. Munya Boehly Watkins, you have to mention. Chelsea. Boehly Watkins. So Obo, a friend is saying, Obo Kupama, because Kupama said 20 goals, Richardo, and the impact on Chelsea is very important.
Okay.
Maybe you're not Chelsea, and you when you Pochettino Koka say, and you Kupama FC pay and Danny against Arsenal 5-0. So the impact is there. Then the impact of Phil Foden on the Manchester City team, very, very important player. Then you look at the impact of Odegaard on Arsenal. Maybe, in my opinion, why the most impactful player for Arsenal as captain, dictating the pace of the game. He goes through Martin Odegaard.
Okay.
And I think it's a very, very important.
And you for Foden.
Oh yeah, for Foden. Okay. See, I was saying, the 50th Premier League goal according to Oracle and Pep Guardiola said, regardless of who has a league, anything at all can happen, but we have political talk. I say what Pepe say, many things can happen. What happened with Liverpool? They dropped 2 points against Crystal Palace and Everton. It can happen to us. It can happen to us now. Nobody's safe. I don't think so. At this point in time, I don't think Pep will drop any points. It doesn't look like Arsenal will dropping points. Now, here the Liverpool come on, and now Liverpool. Possibly new manager and slot. I confirm me BBR say he's going to be the next Liverpool manager Nyame Adoma next season. And this is what he said to ESPN. I said, I would like to become the new Liverpool manager. My decision is clear. Oh, hope is a final any Liverpool have an agreement. Nyame Adoma Ocha, you be detailing exactly what Anslot are made up of as a coach. But before that, Yendi in Komoyo. Chelsea have very, very good injury boost power.
As a chairman, go in it,
Aye.
Have you Clemente General Swam?
Have you a man who
the blade in the year? We don't have Pentua.
Pentua can it have a papa, Mr. We did bleed. A pure bleed on the. I don't
know what goes, Nana.
I don't think so. If you not believe, we say be any good omen. But since I 3 years, she goes against Everton. If you said the time is right, so be here through no, we try haircut for. But which resumes are returning to training. But before that, which now him say about 6 months in now Enzo Fernandez elbow with a groin injury. And now Chelsea the update about Enzo Fernandez and Yadi Obama Chelsea for the rest of the season. And this is what Chelsea for on my website said the two of them say Enzo Fernandez injury update. Chelsea Football Club has released the following statement regarding Enzo Fernandez. Enzo has today undergone successful surgery on a groin issue and will now begin a period of rehabilitation, sidelining him for the remainder of the 2023-2024 season. The 23-year-old midfielder will work with the club's medical department on his rehabilitation process. It's Enzo Fernandez and apart from that, so Chelsea have good news and now resumes a trainee partially with the team. Levi Cole a trainee partially with the team. Leslie Ogochukwu, Christopher Nkuku, Omunya trainee partially with the team. And now, like I said, after 5-0 loss na Chelsea, there have been good stuff our Chelsea Football Club with players now Aban. Rich, do you who is it? report a few Chelsea about in the last few days now. Are you be Ebimu, I believe he said Pochettino be sacked at the end of the season. Ebimu so, I say players no Ewodechi, they back him so much. Say he is not going to be sacked at the end of the season. And Massimo Macron Pochettino has always been consistent. Say, with a general overview of Chelsea BBA, baby, I'm a club over fire.
With the exception of the Oka, say he's the right man.
Mamin Kasemi. They be out interject here, assembly, waiting for him to follow me.
And I'm to make cow.
Oh, don't worry.
So why consistent? I make cows.
Mamin Kasemi.
I just said no plan on your consistent.
I'm not so about Pamu.
No time, no class.
Mamin Kasemi. Mamin Kasemi. Me say, Mauricio Pochettino, Juma about Chelsea of Abegana. Before CBFan as Chelsea manager, let me hear an agreement to that. My choice has always been Luis Enrique. But to be fair, Jumano, and where Chelsea have been from, with hindsight at the time, make Chelsea the best man to do the job now is Pochettino. And I know, say, after games like Arsenal, and it's easy for every time fans to come back and say, Poch no nyade yen sakeno, Poch no nyade yen sakeno. But I've always maintained that the first season, you sack Mauricio Pochettino, and truly, or you have to justify or conclude that the Chelsea project is a joke. Because Argentina hold 3 to 5 months. A manager, when you are top level tactical people in Julian Nagelsmann, in Luis Enrique, and I will show my boy, and I will go for Mauricio Pochettino, who is a team builder, because what offer and to build your team for you. You should have expected, say, in last season, there are going to be losses like what you saw against Arsenal. It me, in my opinion, as it stands now, with what Chelsea are doing and what Chelsea are going through, this will be another delusion. Why I expect Mekacha will be at the beginning of the season say, "We are Chelsea here," and it's a over kind of what carrot here for. Forget about top 4. Say Chelsea qualify for Champions League this season. Chelsea best finish will be 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and that is where Chelsea are hovering around. Because in building of a squad, maybe not Chelsea, Ginano, it was always going to take a lot of time. And the first thing, Obi is a problem. First of all, the acts of the ownership. Yes, the plan of Mami Festival, the plan of the owners, no, was always going to be a long haul one. Manager and so on. The injuries of the players and then the underperformance of some players, no, have been key conversation. Of course, owners not to players. Me not comfortable in discussing Chelsea in sense in terms of money, because Rich, no credit say so person here proper analysis of Chelsea finances. You don't just discuss gross purchase and your net spend and you discuss it. In today, be 1 billion. I catch you say me no Chelsea is spending 1 billion, because in this car report that they be referred to, no, look at it into brackets, fees included in potential add-ons, potential. So it can't be money. Because Chelsea has spent 1 billion, and you know, okay, because those monies do not amount to that, and you have to make sure say you point out to Niema in terms of the net spend. Chelsea are conceded 35 goals in 21 goals in 2021. Me say, yeah, so Saki Mauricio Pochettino this season, you be wrong. They say last season, maybe I'm not Chelsea, Edda, the football boy in about 3 or 4 different managers. Chelsea have now accumulated the same points. How many are better points than them? The only metric at Chelsea have fallen short compared to last season, the goals conceded. But Chelsea have also scored more than they did last season. And I think that as the preseason comes now, the first job of the owners now is to identify maybe a team by specific players. How many experience? Forget about age. The person can be 23, 24, 25, but our experience, we're at the highest level. You put them in there, plug them there, and then get them to do their job. Then make sure, say, as it stands now, Richardo, I can't say about 4 games or so, or 5 games. Still, there's a possibility of playing in Europe, possibly Europa League. Now, owners know Mauricio Pochettino. So changing narrative. Now, Chelsea have not played in Europe about 3 seasons. Then you justify, because at the end of the season, and you're clear, say owners no will justify Mauricio Pochettino and see some man twice and some man twice. But maybe there, as it stands now, he's the manager today in the season. Now what to players no to better squad, then you make your conclusions from there.
at the Amayan. Philip Afo. The Dominic Solanke has been good. Parma has had a lot of penalty goals simply because Chelsea is the team